Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remembered, so you don't have to. Well, it's after Christmas again, and once again I can't help but feel the post-Christmas blues. I mean, all this time waiting for Santa to bring me something wonderful and fantastic, these really great presents. And what does he bring me? PlayStation 3 entertainment system, a brand new controller, a controller for the Blu-ray player, Soul Calibur 4, and no Batman Arkham Asylum. What have I done, Santa? What have I done to deserve such torture? Instead, what did I get instead of Batman Arkham Asylum? Ernest Saves Christmas. Ernest Saves Correct! Just show it. Ernest, played by the late Jim Varney, is one of those movie characters that somehow I've overlooked. And granted, he's not a terrible character.
Santa! Are you in there?
Well, not that terrible. He's mostly just irritatingly annoying. But still, after a whopping 13 movies spread out between theatrical, TV, and VHS releases, it's pretty hard not to take a look at him. For those who don't know, Ernest got his start as a commercial spokesperson. For what, you may ask? Well, everything.
Peppermint stick ice cream?
Cream Weber Highland Cottage Cheese.
Miller Yellow, Tyson's Toyota.
And also don't forget to buy Citizen Penguin, the only penguin that has the voice of Orson Welles.
I'm doing this voice under protest.
Neat, huh? So because of his popularity, they finally gave him a movie called Ernest Goes to Camp. It was stupid, but not Christmas-oriented. So instead we're going to take a look at the sequel, Ernest Saves Christmas. So, let's see why... Let's just see why. So the film is apparently so cheap that it relies on old Coca-Cola ads for its opening credits. Now I have to admit, this actually is kind of a nice opening, but seriously, would anyone ever connect this to an Ernest movie? It's kind of misleading. I mean, the credits say a lot about a film. I mean, it's kind of like starting off a movie like this.
The world is changed. I feel it in the water. Much that once was is lost, for none now live who remember it.
See? Doesn't add up. But actually, the movie has another thing going for it. It has probably one of the best Santa Clauses of all time. He's played by Douglas Seal, who you may remember as the Sultan from Aladdin. And I swear, you've never heard a kinder puppy dog of a human being in your life.
You know, I've carried this torch for more seasons than I should have done. Because I loved it so much. But now, I've taken to making notes. Well, you can't do it that way. It shouldn't be done that way. It can't be done that way.
I believe. But even he falls victim to some lame setups. Like, just count how many Santa puns there are here.
First time in Orlando?
Oh, no. I fly in once a year.
Where you from?
Up north.
Me too. What line of work you in?
Toys, mostly.
No fooling. You been in it long?
Longer than you can imagine.
Oh, I hear that. A lot of contacts.
Oh, all over the world. Yes, I'm used to a colder climate myself.
Ah, great! You blew up the Santa pun-meter. Why do I have one of those?
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh,
And there's Obnoxicus Maximus himself, driving some poor schmuck to the airport.
Hey, buddy, hurry up. I gotta get to the airport.
Oh, don't worry, mister. We'll make that plane. Thrill driver.
Hey, welcome to Crazy Taxi. You gotta get your comic foil to the airport in under 5 crazy minutes. Oh no, your passenger fell out of the car. Now start mugging to the camera because the director thinks it's funny.
Meanwhile, Santa has a little trouble getting through customs.
Is this your real name?
It's the name I'm known by, yes.
Sure.
Hey, as long as your name's not Muhammad, you're good.
Thanks, Skippy.
It's Vanessa, thank you.
Hey, you better go faster. You have only 30 seconds to get your passenger on the plane to mime school. And how about some more close-up bugging? Way to go! Your next passenger should probably be a supporting character.
Taxi!
Mister, I'm a taxi.
Don't forget to hit the Asians. Now, finish off with some more bugging. Crazy!
So Ernest P. Worrell drives Santa Claus around in a cab. Boy, that's something I didn't think I'd say today. As they make some playful chit-chat.
Sun getting to you?
Oh, yes, it's not as bright at night. I'm usually here at night.
Wait a minute, what did that bumper sticker say? So Ernest wants to keep the Christ in Christmas even though he's in a movie about Santa Claus. Yeah, hold on a second.
This is the movie.
Hello! Meanwhile, we cut to these two guys who are looking after Santa's cargo at the airport.
What is that, M?
V.
No, right here. That's an M.
V.
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 M.
No! We're not going back to that! That's my gimmick, folks. The eyes. It ain't much, but you can't do it. After that, we cut to some chick who got lost in the 80s as she tries to run away from paying a restaurant bill and gets into Ernest's cab.
You see that guy back there? That's my mean uncle. He's making me work in that restaurant like a slave. He keeps me locked up in the basement where there's rats and...
You sit on a throne of lies.
So please don't let him get me, okay?
You're safe with us.
Thanks. I'm Harmony Star. Remember that name, because I'm going to be famous someday.
Yes, I bet it will be.
Oh, this is Ernest. I'm Santa Claus.
Call the police.
So he drops Santa off at the Children's Museum as he goes in to find a man named Joe Struthers, who he's hoping will take over the role as Santa for him.
I'm the greatest. Rah! Oh, me too, me too. Rah!
Wow, the effects of Avatar aren't as good as I thought they'd be.
And that's why we don't see dinosaurs around anymore.
Wait a minute, what? Years of inconclusive research about what killed the dinosaurs, and all this time the answer was in the head of a bad children's puppeteer? How come nobody tells me these things?
Hello, do I know you?
Yes, you do. Your name was originally on a list with several hundred others. Slowly, for one reason or another, the other names were eliminated.
Whoa! Santa's got mob ties!
I broke their merry little thumbs and shoved them down the Yuletide elevator shaft. Don't make me do that to you, Joe.
But now I'm sure I have the right man for the job.
Job? What job? I mean, what is this all about?
Joe, you are going to be the new...
Adolf Hitler.
This is it, Joey. The hand of fate is reaching out to you. Holiday flick called Christmas Sleigh.
Hey, it's that guy from No Reservations.
Blake Farrell had the lead. At the last minute, he goes skiing, falls flat on his puss, racks up a $5,000 nose job just like that. Do you love it? I love it. Yes. Talk about
Don't make me add you to my list.
I want you to tint your hair and lose the beard.
No, Joe, no.
Well, who is this guy? Already, I don't like him a lot.
How ironic. That's what most people say when they watch No Reservations.
My name is Santa...
Excuse me, Mr. Santos, we're having a conversation. May we continue, please?
My goodness, my sack.
Yeah, if an old man ever shouts in the middle of a conversation, my sack, it's probably best just to run away. So he realizes he left his bag of toys at Ernest's cab. Meanwhile, Joe's agent tries to keep both Santa and Joe away from each other.
I'm Marty Brock. I'm Joe's agent. So, Mr. Santos, you live around here?
No, I have to go and find Joe. Excuse me.
What about now, Mr. Santos?
The name is Santa Claus.
I love the way he says that line. It is so deadpan serious.
The name is Santa Claus.
It almost sounds like a Schwarzenegger line or a Stallone line, doesn't it? I mean, it's just so badass.
The name is
Santa Claus.
You know what? I want to hear that line just before an action movie starts.
What about now, Mr. Santos?
The name is Santa Claus.
But sadly, admitting his true identity doesn't work out quite well.
I'm just looking for my sack. It's big, red, and tied up with string. Why won't you help me find my sack?
Meanwhile, Ernest heads over to a friend named Vern's house to drop off a Christmas tree. I guess he sort of adopted this 80s chick as well.
Ho, 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 Vern. Merry
Wow, I think the movie just rejected him.
It's Santa's little party helper. Hi. This is Harmony. She's been having kind of a tough time, so I'm helping her out.
Now, as you may have guessed, we never actually see Vern, which is a little weird. I mean, is he just filming everything that Ernest is doing right now? What's that, Vern? You filming this for court? Pictorial evidence? Cool! Yeah, when does Vern drop the camera and start pummeling the hell out of Ernest anyway?
As the twig is bent, so grows the tree. Know what I mean? It'll look good right over here.
And I'll make it fit.
So Ernest goes back to the car and decides he wants to take a look into Santa's bag.
Zoom, motherfucker, zoom!
Okay, he doesn't see that, but he does realize that the guy really is Santa Claus. Tries to give the bag back to him at the Children's Museum.
Are you in there? I've got your sack. It's safe.
I told you, they're all gone.
Nah, I guess we'll just have to find another camera to make faces into, preferably wide-angle lens.
Watch this.
Help! Santa entrapped our souls! He eliminated us from his list. He's evil!
So it turns out the toys start off as glowing spheres and transform into goodies. But nobody knows how to get exactly the right toys except for Claus himself. And he's not doing very well right now.
It'd be an awful lot better if you give me a real name. I've told you. I've told everybody. My name is Santa Claus.
Alright, knock it off!
You and me got some paperwork to do.
You're making a very big mistake.
Hey, look at this. I never saw anything like this before.
Apparently, he also has acid for blood.
Close date.
What's up, my niggas?